Let us now drill into each specific anemia caused by decreased red cell production, starting with the most common one in the world, iron deficiency anemia. The mechanism is straightforward. Without iron, the body cannot assemble functional hemoglobin. As a direct consequence, the red blood cells that do get produced are abnormally small. We call this microcytosis, and they are pale because they contain far less hemoglobin than normal. We call this hypochromia. So on a blood smear, these cells look small and washed out, which is your first visual clue. Now here is where the laboratory findings get really instructive and where the concept of total iron binding capacity becomes critical. Let us use a simple analogy. Imagine that transferrin, the blood protein responsible for transporting iron, is like a fleet of delivery trucks. In iron deficiency anemia, there is almost no iron available to load onto these trucks. But the body, sensing the shortage, responds by manufacturing more trucks in a desperate attempt to capture and transport any iron it can possibly find. This is why total iron binding capacity goes up in iron deficiency. There are more empty trucks circulating than ever before. At the same time, serum iron levels are low because there is barely any iron to measure, and serum ferritin, which reflects the body's iron stores, is also reduced, confirming that the reserve tank is empty. In terms of who develops this condition, in infants and preadolescents, dietary insufficiency is the predominant driver. Growing bodies have high iron demands that inadequate intake simply cannot meet. In women of reproductive age, excessive menstrual blood loss is a major culprit. And in adults overall, particularly older adults, chronic occult blood loss from the gastrointestinal tract is a critically important and often initially silent cause. This could mean anything from a peptic ulcer to colorectal polyps to a gastrointestinal malignancy. Whenever iron deficiency is found in an adult male or a postmenopausal woman without an obvious dietary explanation, GI blood loss must be investigated seriously and promptly.